Welcome to Cryptic's third video guide. Today we're going to take a look at corridors. First we got a vertical corridor 1.5 blocks wide, path is 15 blocks. So basically it doesn't decrease pathing at all. And now something more interesting. First we have a 1.25 blocks wide corridor that don't decrease pathing at all. And now we have a 1.25 blocks wide corridor that does decrease pathing a lot indeed. So that was weird. And now we got it corridors on both sides, and it narrows pathing so much that monsters are basically willing to find an alternate path. Monsters really like space. So that's why I got that long wall to force them through the corridors. And now we got a 1 block wide corridor. Path is 4 blocks, which is also really short, so 1 block wide corridors really narrow pathing a lot. You should really avoid using them too much. And now 0.75. And next up 0.5 blocks wide corridors. The only path is 2 blocks. So again, you shouldn't use it. Basically we're just building up on the last video with the openings. And here we got a 0.25 blocks wide corridor and it pathed. And again on the other side it doesn't. It creates 2 chew points. And now we are looking at corridors horizontally. The walls horizontally usually path 1 block less than vertically, and this is still the case. And then now 1.25. It's they're pretty much the same, but as you can see, if you're really fast, you'll actually notice that 1.25 corridors only decrease pathing on one side on the wall, and my middle wall between the two buildings is always at we would call it 0.0. It's always starting from the middle point in the yard. And 1 block wide corridors. By the way, we'll get back to those 1.25 wide corridors at the end of the video. Now we're looking at diagonal corridors, which is a bit more tricky. Not in this case. Here you can easily see how wide the corridors are, but in the next couple of corridors it's going to be really tricky. Here we have it at 1 block wide, and as you can see it narrows pathing a lot. So here we got a different kind of diagonal corridor. As you can see, it's a bit hard to measure the block distance here in the corridor, so I'm measuring it diagonally. And here it's 1.25 blocks wide, and the path is 14 blocks. As you saw in my first video, that is how long they want a path in this type of wall. And next time we are going to narrow it down a little. So now it's 1 block wide diagonally, and it decreased pathing by 1 block. I tried to make it more narrow, but that didn't work. They just wanted to chew everywhere. So I left them out. So you can see the monsters path a little funny in those corridors, but usually they are quite stable. So here we are back looking at 1.25 blocks wide corridors. As you will notice, these are only the examples where they narrow pathing. There's a pattern in all this, but you have to remember that the wall in between the two buildings is always starting from the middle. So that could have something to do with it. Maybe these walls only narrow pathing if they hit a specific uneven number in relation to the other wall. It's a bit difficult to explained, so I will just leave the videos for you to see them instead. Bye.